everyone, my name is Lalit Soni and you are watching News on Map India by Drishti IAS. In this video, we will be discussing certain locations which have been important for your examination, and these are taken from the last week. So, we will be discussing them in the form of questions. So, let's start with the discussion. So, first we will be seeing the practice question which was given to you in the previous lecture. Which of the following passes in Ladakh serve as a gateway between Srinagar and Ladakh region and is known for its stunning views and treacherous conditions? Nathula, Baralachala, Jojila and Rohtang Pass. Okay. So, when we have given this question, there was this word that in place of Srinagar we have used Janskar. Okay. So, that was incorrect, and that is why now we have corrected it to Srinagar. So, the question is asking you about the pass which is there between Srinagar and Ladakh area. Okay. So, let's see the you can say location over here. When we are talking about the Srinagar to Leh, you will be seeing that there is this pass, that is Jojila Pass. Okay. Other than that, if we talk about the Leh to Manali, you will be seeing a pass that is Baralachala. But right now for our question, that Jojila is important. Other than that, there are certain you can say important mountain ranges which are there. Here you will be seeing that there is this Karakoram range, and then there is Janskar range, which is almost forming the boundary over here. Okay. Now, and there is this Jojila Pass which is there at the end of this particular range. Okay, that is there. Other than that, we have Pir Panjal range which is over here. So, that is also important for you. Moving further, there are various passes which are given over here. You can go through them or you can take a screenshot for your future references. Okay, there are certain passes which are important, like Jojila Pass is important, Pir Panjal is important, here Banihal Pass is important, Baralachala is important, Rohtang is important, Manna Pass, Lipu Lake, Jalepla, Nathula. Okay, other than that, Sela Pass and Bomdila Pass, these are important for you to remember. So, moving to the question again, here you will be seeing that option C would be a right answer, that is Jojila Pass. Okay. Now, coming to the question number 1 of the day, let's see. South Lonak Glacier is which of the following is located in which of the following states or union territory? Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Ladakh and Himachal Pradesh. Okay. So, basically South Lonak Glacier, when we talk about this particular place, this has been in news because of the glacial lake outburst floods. Okay, we have talked about what is glacial lake outburst floods in the previous session, so I will be not going into details of that. But when we are talking about this particular glacier, that is basically in Sikkim, that was in news because of the floods only. Now, here you will be seeing that in the Sikkim, here in the north, we have seen that there is this South Lonak Lake. Okay. So, this lake is forming out of the glacier, and this glacier is located in Sikkim. Okay. Other than that, this is the river, that is Teesta river, which is important for you. Other than that, there is this dam, that is Chungthang Dam. So, that is also important, that has been in the news. So, you can keep a tab on that. Now, answer is basically option B, that is Sikkim. Okay. Now, moving to the question number 2. Gumti Wildlife Sanctuary, Roa Wildlife Sanctuary and Clouded Leopard National Park are located in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura and Meghalaya. Now, there was this recent visit of our Prime Minister to Tripura, and that is why we have taken this question. So, obviously, this is obvious that this is option C, that is Tripura, that is your answer. Now, looking at the locations over here, you will be seeing this is map of Tripura, and in the north here we have, in the northeast we have Roa Wildlife Sanctuary, and in the center we have Gumti Wildlife Sanctuary and Clouded Leopard National Park, which is there. Other than that, there is another physical feature, that is Rudra Sagar Lake, which is located somewhere over here. So, you can remember that as well. Okay. So, answer is basically Tripura. Now, moving further, question number 3. Consider the following statement about Teesta River. Teesta is 414 km long river flowing through the Indian states of Sikkim and West Bengal before flowing into the river Meghna in Bangladesh. It is the 4th largest transboundary river shared between India and Bangladesh after Ganges, Brahmaputra and Meghna. You can call it Ganga as well. Okay. Then the third statement is the river Rangit originates in Sikkim and it is a tributary of river Teesta. Okay, you have to choose the correct statement. Now, if you look at the first one, that is talking about the Teesta river, this is flowing through the states of you can say Sikkim and West Bengal. Let's see. In this particular map, here you will be seeing that it is originating somewhere over here. Okay, this is the area of Sikkim. Okay, from Sikkim it is going into, you can say West Bengal, and then ultimately it is going in Bangladesh. Okay, so you can say that that statement is true. Other than that, it is talking about the, if you are talking about the second statement, which is talking about the 4th largest, you can say transboundary rivers. One is Ganga, Brahmaputra and Meghna. Here you will be seeing that we have Ganga, we have Brahmaputra, we have Meghna, we have Teesta. These are the 4 rivers. So here you will be seeing it is also going into Bangladesh. This is also going into Bangladesh. Brahmaputra is also going into Bangladesh, and here river Meghna is also going into Bangladesh. So this is about the, you can say, second statement. So both the statement here are true. Now third is river Rangit originates in Sikkim and it is a tributary of river Teesta. Here you will be seeing that this is the Rangit river which is over here, okay, and it is a tributary of Teesta river which is there in Sikkim, okay. So statement 3 is also true. You can say that all the statements here are true. Option C would be your right answer, okay. Moving further, question number 4. Consider the following pair. Ramsar sites are given in one side, second you will be seeing some locations. So you have to choose them. When we are talking about the 3 locations here, these are all of 3 has been selected as Ramsar sites in the Ramsar list, okay. So that list is basically for the conservation of the wetlands, okay. Now looking at the Nanjarayan Bird Sanctuary, Kaju Valley Bird Sanctuary and Tawa Reservoir. So let's have a look at the, you can say, map over here. This is the news which we have already seen that the 3 new Ramsar sites has been added to the list, and here you will be seeing the locations. This is Tawa Reservoir, that is in MP. We have talked about this reservoir in the previous lecture as well. Here you will be seeing Kaju Valley Bird Sanctuary, that is in Tamil Nadu, okay. Other than that, here Nanjarayan Bird Sanctuary, that is also in Tamil Nadu. So coming to the, you can say, question again, here you will be seeing Nanjarayan, that is in Tamil Nadu. Option is given Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, so that is incorrect. Then coming to Kaju Valley, that is in Tamil Nadu, which is correct over here. Then Tawa Reservoir, that is in you can say Tamil Nadu, sorry, that is in Madhya Pradesh, and option here is Uttarakhand, so it is also incorrect, okay. So you can see that first one is in Tamil Nadu, Kaju Valley is in Tamil Nadu, and Tawa Reservoir, that is in Madhya Pradesh, okay. So they are asking you which of the following pairs are not correctly matched. So you can say that the first one and the third one are not matched. Option B would be your right answer, that there are 2 pairs which are incorrectly matched, okay. Now coming to the question number 5. There are certain Ramsar sites which are given over here, so you can take a screenshot if you want. That will be important for you from your exam point of view. Coming to the question number 5, consider the following statement. The Chushul Valley lies south of Pangong Tso in eastern Ladakh, okay. Then statement 2 is Chushul Valley has vital airstrip that played important role even during the 1962 war with China, okay. Choose the correct options. There are certain options which are given. Now they are asking you the correct statement. Looking at the first one, Chushul Valley lies south of the Pangong Tso Lake in the eastern Ladakh area. So here you will be seeing this is basically your Pangong Tso Lake. The green part over here which is given over here, you will be seeing that some of that is in India and most of which it is there in China, okay. Now here there is this red dot which is given over here, that is basically your Chushul area, okay. So you can say that is little bit south of the Pangong Tso Lake, okay. So that is one thing. Second thing, if we are talking about this particular map, you will be seeing that there is this Aksai Chin area. This Aksai Chin area is illegally occupied by China in the 1962 war. This area belongs to India, okay. That is one thing. Second thing is here this is this Daulat Beg Oldie, okay. When we talk about Daulat Beg Oldie, this is the, you can say, world's highest, or you can say at the you can say highest altitude airstrip, okay. And it is important for us because at the time of the military action, this will be very strategic for us. That will be very important for the troops movement and the supplying various ammunitions, etc. Okay, so that is Daulat Beg Oldie. As a matter of fact, we also have a airstrip in Chushul region as well. Okay, so that is there. Other than that, Galwan Valley, you know that there was this Galwan clash which was there, and after that there was this military level talks which started to resolve the issue at the Galwan area. So these talks, 1 or 2 talks has happened in the Chushul area as well. Okay. So that is thing. Other than that, there is this hot spring area which is also contested area. We have the Demchuk area which is also there, and this area, that is Detsang plains, which are also you can say a legacy dispute between India and China. Okay. Now coming to the statements again, here you will be seeing that one is it lies south of the Pangong Tso Lake. This statement is true. We have seen that. And second statement is talking about the vital airstrip which has been played important role during the 1962 war as well. So this statement is also true. Both the statements are true. Option C would be your right answer. There are certain facts which are given over here with respect to the Chushul. You can go through them. Okay, there are certain areas, there are certain broken mountains which are over there. These are called fingers. Okay. Now that is Thatung, Black Top, Helmet Top, Gurung Hills. These are prominent hills and the broken mountains which are there. Other than that, this Rezangla is important for you. Okay, we have talked about the vital airstrip which is at the, you can say, altitude of 13,000 feet. Okay. Moving further, question number 6. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a cluster of 836 islands split into two groups, Andaman Islands to the north, Nicobar Islands to the south by the 150-kilometer wide 10-degree channel. Okay, so that is one thing. Second is statement 2 is talking about the Great Nicobar is the southernmost and the largest of the Nicobar Islands. Okay, we will see. Third statement is talking about Indira Point. The southernmost point is located in Andaman Islands. Okay, how many of the above statements are correct? Okay, looking at the first one, let's see the map over here. So when we are talking about this map, here you will be seeing that this portion over here is basically your Andaman group of islands. Okay, and this portion which is given over here, that is basically, you can say, Nicobar group of islands. And now here you will be seeing that there is a gap. This is basically, you can say, a 10-degree channel. This is you can say nearly 150-kilometer wide, which is dividing Andaman from Nicobar. Okay, so in the north you will be seeing Andaman Island, in the south you will be seeing Nicobar Island. So you can say that this whole group of island has been split into two. In the north we have Andaman, in the south we have Nicobar. Now coming to the next thing, when we are talking about the Andaman Islands over here, these are further divided into various parts. One, you will be seeing North Andaman, then we have Middle Andaman, and then we have the Lower Andaman over here. Okay, then in the south of that we have Little Andaman. Okay, so there are four parts. Coming to the Nicobar Islands, they are also divided. One is Car Nicobar, then second is basically, you can see over here, that is Little Nicobar, and in the end we have this island, that is Great Nicobar. Okay, now Great Nicobar, with the look itself you will be seeing that it is the largest in the Nicobar group. Okay, and if we talk about the interesting fact over here, the southernmost point is called as Indira Point. Okay, when we talk about the Indira Point is the southernmost point of India's territory. Okay, and when we talk about the India's mainland, the southernmost point is Kanyakumari. So don't get confused. When we talk about the whole territory, so you will be including Andaman and Nicobar Island, and the southernmost point of the whole territory, that is basically Indira Point. When we talk about the India mainland, that is basically your Kanyakumari. Okay, now coming to the question again. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a cluster of 836 islands which is split into two, Andaman in the north, Nicobar in the south by a 150-kilometer wide 10-degree channel. This statement is true, which we have seen. Great Nicobar is the southernmost and the largest of the Nicobar Islands, that is also true, which we have seen. Then Indira Point, the southernmost point, is located in the Andaman Island. Now this is incorrect because it is not located in Andaman, it is located in the Nicobar, and specifically speaking in the Great Nicobar. Okay, so statement 3 is incorrect. They have asked you how many of the above statements are correct. So basically you can say that 1 and 2 is correct, only 2 would be your answer, that is option B. Now moving further, question number 7. Before that, I would like to tell you about the Great Nicobar project. When we are talking about the Great Nicobar Island, we have talked about almost everything. So you can go through this particular write-up over here. Other than that, we will be talking about the Great Nicobar project. Why this island has been in news? Because there is a project the government is talking about, that is for the holistic development of the Great Nicobar, but there are certain concerns of the environmentalist and other concerns related to the tribal groups which are living over here. There are various tribal groups like Shompenes, Ongs, Andamanis, Nicobaris, which are living in this particular area. Because of this project, they might have to replace. Okay, so that is one concern. Why this project is important for us? Because this is when we are talking about the Great Nicobar Island, this is located at a very strategic location. When we are talking about the sea route which is related to Malacca Strait, so we are in the vicinity of that, and we can provide various services. Okay, so we can provide for the transshipment services of various containers. So that is why we have different parts of this project. Here you will be seeing that we have a township and the area development, so that is about the development of the island. Then we have international airport over here, that is for the, you can say, transportation, etc. And then we have international container transshipment terminal, that is for the international trade or the international shipments. Okay, so since we are at a very strategic location, that is why we are trying to capitalize this particular location. The idea was first given by the Niti Aayog. Okay, so that is there. Now moving further to the next question, that is question number 7. Consider the following statements. Russia and India has developed growing collaboration on the Rooppur nuclear power plant in Bangladesh. Sri Lankan cabinet announced that it would transfer Sri Lanka's Matala Rajapaksa International Airport management for 30 years to Indo-Russian joint venture. Okay, so this is something which is in the news. It is a recent event which has happened. When we talk about this particular above statement, which is related to Bangladesh, and Bangladesh has been in news because of the various you can say domestic crisis which is going on over there. So we have taken this statement. Both the statements are true. Option C would be a right answer. right now what is important for us is to look at the location of these areas. Okay, one is Ruppur nuclear power plant, that is in Bangladesh. Here you will be seeing that this is the picture of Ruppur, and here it is located somewhere over here in the vicinity of this Tungi river. When we talk about the nuclear power plant, you will be seeing that most of the time they are actually on the banks of the river, or any kind of water source will be available in the vicinity. Why? Because nuclear power plants will use water as a coolant most of the cases. So that is why water availability is important for a nuclear power plant. Okay, so that is there in Bangladesh. Moving further, when we talk about the Matala Rajpaksha International Airport, that is basically somewhere over here in the southern part of Sri Lanka, you can say, and it has been given, or the management of this particular airport has been given to a Indo-Russian joint venture. And in the vicinity, or you can say southernmost point over here, that is this Hambantota Island also. That is also Hambantota Airport. That airport is also important for us because that has been given to China on a lease of 99 years by Sri Lanka, and since it is ensuring the presence of China in Sri Lanka, so it is imperative for us to have a presence in the nearby area. That is why this Matala is quite important for us. Okay, now coming to the next one, question number 8. Consider the following statement: Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, the second biosphere reserve of the country, is spread across the 3 districts. Second statement is Nanda Devi National Park and the Valley of Flowers National Park are both recognized as UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. How many of the statements are correct over here? Now looking at the statement 1, that is talking about the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, and that is telling us that it is the second biosphere reserve in India. That is correct because it's a factual information, so I'll tell you that it is correct. Now it is your responsibility to answer me in the comment box that which one is the first biosphere reserve in India. Okay, coming to the next part, that is talking about the 3 districts. If you look at the map over here, so it is, you can say, Uttarakhand, and in Uttarakhand we have this Nanda Devi. Okay, now coming to the closer look of this map over here, this is Nanda Devi, and it is having you can say spread across 3 districts. That is, one is Chamoli, second is Pithoragarh, third is Bageshwar. Okay, so we can say that these are 3 districts in which it has the expanse. So statement 1 becomes true. Now second statement is also factual. Nanda Devi National Park and the Valley of Flowers National Park, these are UNESCO's World Heritage Sites, so this is also correct. You can say option C would be your right answer over here. In the end, we will be looking at a practice question for you. The question is, recently Kuruva Island was in the news. It is situated in which of the following states? Kerala, Karnataka, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. So you can attempt this question, answer me in the comment box. With that, I would like to take your leave. If you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. Have a nice day. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.